You're listening to Metal Attack MTL with Double D here on MetalMessiahRadio.com.
Alright, this is Metal Attack MTL, and I'm here with Alex Martel, the founder of and president of Petite Nation Rockfest, or D-Tox Rockfest. Which name do you prefer?
Well, D-Tox is our title sponsor, so now it's D-Tox Rockfest.
Alright, so, well, it's getting warm out now. Everybody's getting ready for the festivals, and D-Tox this year is very big. I heard ticket sales are like record this year.
Yeah, like every year we basically double or triple our attendance, and this year, like, it was in late April, we had already sold more tickets than last year, so that was pretty awesome. We're expecting shitloads of people.
And you're expecting a lot of headaches, I bet, as well, that weekend.
They've already started.
All right, so well, let's talk about how long has the festival been going on for?
This is going to be the 7th year, and was really tiny at first, was really small. I was 17 years old the first year. We only had 3 bands. Grimskunk was headlining. We had 500 people, which at that time was already pretty cool for a place like Montreal, which is a tiny village in the middle of nowhere. To like start from scratch like that and get to basically the biggest rock festival in Quebec, that's quite an accomplishment, and we're pretty proud of it.
Well, yeah, that's for sure, because it's a 3-day festival, hundreds of bands, and it's camping. You get to stay there. It's the closest you can get to like a Vakken fest like around here, you know.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much the only European type of festival in Quebec, because in Europe that's how they do it. They do these festivals in the middle of nowhere, in a field somewhere, and everyone just gets out of the cities and go camp there for a couple of days. And it seems like we're the only ones doing it here, and people like the experience so far.
So for when people come down to the festival and they have their ticket holders, do they have to stay there and camp there, or?
No, they all the hotels and motels, etc. They're all sold out 6 or 7 months in advance. So there's a lot of people staying in hotels. Lots of people that are just making the drive every day, because we're not that far. I mean, especially now that the Highway 50 is open from Montreal to Montebello, like it takes barely an hour to get there. And same thing for people in Ottawa. So we're pretty much we're in the middle of nowhere, but not too far. So
how far do people come around the world?
You know what? This year we've been selling tickets in places that we never sold before. We recently sold tickets in Japan for the first year, and South Africa. So, and we sold tickets in Australia. So this year we've sold tickets for the first time in every single continent on the planet, basically, which is pretty cool. Obviously, it's the minority. I mean, most people are from Quebec and Ontario and the East Coast provinces and the northeastern U.S. But we've got people from all over the place, and even if it's just a few people here and there in different countries in Europe or elsewhere, it's just really cool that basically our lineup has been acknowledged as being great enough to hop on a plane and come and catch the festival. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay, well, just in case people out there don't know who's on the lineup this year, who are some of the bigger names on the lineup?
We've got Korn, Dream Theater, Bad Religion, Sublime, As I Lay Dying, Suicide Silence, Devil Wears Prada, The Exploited, No Use for a Name, Voivod, Guar. I could go on forever. There's over 100 bands, so if you check out our website, there's the full list of bands on there.
All right, and what's the website?
It's pnrockfest.com.
And can people get tickets right on the website?
Yeah, they're on sale on their website, also at all Amnesia and D-Tox stores, and on the Admission Network. So.
All right, and is it kind of like like spring break for like metalheads and punk rockers?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Many people tell us that it's like the moment that they're waiting for every year. Just for the overall experience, I think the lineup is great, but as I mentioned, like aside from the lineup, just the overall experience and the fact that there's so many huge bands in a really tiny village that's like the population is 900 and mostly like old people. So I think the overall experience is just really special and unique.
Okay, like, does the community there, do they have to like prepare, you know, for Rockfest like themselves? Like, oh shit, it's that time of year again, you know, and they start taping up their windows?
No, I don't think so. And like all the local businesses, they're really happy. They basically make their year during that weekend because there's so many people. So yeah, I mean, there's always going to be few people complaining, but it's the same people that complain about every aspect of life. So we don't really care. You know, it's kind of pretty much became a tradition.
Right. And aside from, you know, just like the great, incredible lineup of bands you have there, what else could people do at Rockfest, you know, during like their downtime or, you know, when there's nothing going on?
Well, there's a bunch of other activities and booths, and you know, we've got autograph sessions with D-Tox, our main sponsor, and people just hang out in the campgrounds, hang out everywhere in the village, and a bunch of people go take a swim because we're right by the river. So yeah, there's plenty of things to do, but usually when people aren't listening to music, they kind of rest. It's a lot of music. It's like from 11 a.m. to 3 a.m. Every day, so not much sleep.
Okay, well, you know, typically when we talk to bands, we always ask them, you know, if two bands fucked and you know their band was a child, who would the parents be? If two festivals fucked and D-Tox Rockfest was the child, basically your main inspirations, who would the parents be? What festivals?
I think there would be more than two, so it would have probably been a threesome or an orgy or something. Obviously Woodstock for the camping aspect and the fact that it's in the middle of nowhere. Pretty much all the big European festivals, just because we're more similar to them. Probably the Warp Tour as well, kind of. A bunch of festivals, I'd say. I spend my summers going to as many festivals as possible, and you know, we just try to make the ultimate festival, like see all the good aspects of the different festivals and incorporate these into Rockfest.
What other worldwide festivals have you attended yourself?
Well, one that I like to mention is like when I was a kid, I used to go to a bunch of festivals, and I used to go to Rockfest in the U.S. and that was pretty cool. That was pretty inspiring.
Right. Well, Alex, I gotta say, you know, all your hard work seems to, you know, have helped a lot of people, and I'm sure everybody's grateful. And this is gonna be my first year attending Rockfest, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I don't know, I might lose my mind myself there. But has you got anything else you want to add?
I hope to see you all on June 15th and 16th in Montreal for the 7th edition of D-Tox Rockfest.
All right. Alex Martel, thank you very much.
Thanks.
You're listening to Metal Attack MTL with Double D here on MetalMessiahRadio.com.